All right, boys and girls, we're going to do this one again. I kind of like the idea of letting you guys know what I've kind of been chasing or sipping on and what I've been kind of craving. So I laid some of them on the counter that you can see up front and then some in the back. If you're a big whiskey nerd, you might be able to guess them right off the bat. And just knowing me, you could probably guess some of these for sure. Some of them might be a little bit of an oddball for you. And hate to say it, but most of them are single barrel store picks, meaning they're off of a different they're an off thing. So this one's a pick for a group in Kansas City, and I can't just go to the store and get one of these again. Once that's gone, it's gone unless I find it again on secondary. This is a single barrel, single barrel, single barrel, single barrel, single barrel, single barrel, not single barrel, not single barrel. So there's only two in this whole lineup that are not single barrels. That is just what I've been craving lately. There's nothing against them at all. There's nothing, I don't know. I feel like it's weird that most of these are store picks, but at the same time, they're hidden gems to me. You get these store picks that people actually put the time into, and they actually try whiskey, and they actually try bourbons, ryes, 100 proof bourbons, whatever. You name it. That's the stuff I like. I like the unique picks. I like the people who put their thought and process into it and not just mass push out picks thinking, whatever. Because when you put thought and time into it, you can definitely tell on the flavor notes that, you know what, some of these pours are really special. And for me, I just really like chasing single barrels. I think it's a lot more fun than allocations because it's something that's usually way more affordable and a little bit easier to find. The only problem is if you really like a pick, and so does the whole community, now you're fighting that pick just like allocations. So it's kind of weird, but that's what I'm craving. So we'll go through it, not in a particular order, but I guess I'll start down here. This is an insane bottle. This is the only Ben Holiday I actually have right now, currently on the whole shelf. I tried this at a buddy's house, and he told me, dude, it's going to blow your mind. You got to try it. The nose is like apricots. The, what's it called? The taste was super fruity. And I was like, okay, well, he was at the distillery, and he asked, hey, do you want a bottle of this? And I was like, well, I trust your tasting profile. Let's see, Screw it. I think it was $86 at the distillery of Ben Holiday. At Holiday Distillery, it's Ben Holiday Soft Red Wheat. This is a one-barrel select, and it's the 19 Charlie 19, and it's 6 years old. If you read the side label that all of the Ben Holiday picks come with, you got Rick 3 Tier 1, Distilled Spirits, Missouri 5, Rick House C, 4th floor. 6 years, 4 months. This was distilled on March 18th, 2019. And I'm telling you right now, this is one of my favorite pours. My buddy Patrick's bottle's like down to here now. And it's definitely me and his fault and somebody else's fault. There's about 2 or 3 of us that have smashed this first bottle, but don't worry. I went to Holiday, got him back up. So that one's really freaking good. Another one that's kind of just for Kansas people or Missouri, because this one's Missouri. This is a Kansas pick. So this is a Kansas John J. Bowman single barrel. There we go. If I flip that over, it says Kansas Select on the little medallion. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. But it's a Kansas State pick, single barrel at 100 proof, I believe. Yep, 100 proof, and I love this bottle. I had a normal John J. Bowman, and I did a comparison on my Facebook of this versus the normal Bowman single barrel, and I like this more. It has more depth, has more profile, has more of a tasting experience. The single barrel is absolutely delicious, though. Not dogging it. I just prefer this pick. It's really freaking good. Golly, that thing's great. And I killed my other single barrel, but it took me a while. Came back to that one, and I was like, yeah, this is super cool. Another one, that one's Missouri, Kansas, Colorado we're going to go to. So this one is, I've not been the biggest Old Forester fan. I don't know why. One of my first allocation pickups that I was like over the moon excited to run into is the first batch in 1924. That was the only like allocation from Old Forester that I was like, oh my freaking God, besides a birthday bourbon or something freaking ridiculous. So I was kind of hesitant on getting this, but with the blue label, which is the barrel proof Old Foresters, which is like just an all blue label, they're pretty dang good. I like them. To me, though, they can come off super harsh. With this, it's only 100 proof, so it can't be super harsh. This one was picked by the Colorado Springs Bourbon Society, and it's kind of scary in the name because it says COSBS in the city, and it's really damn close to Cosby in the city. So I call it the Cosby bottle. But this is the Old Forester 100 proof pick out of Colorado. Oh my God, this bottle is so freaking good. I love having a pour of this, and lately this has been my top 2 go-to lately. So after that was a Colorado pick. The juice and everything, though, it's made in Kentucky. This is made in Virginia. This is made in Missouri. But Missouri pick, Missouri bourbon, Missouri distillery, Kansas pick, Virginia distillery, Kentucky distilled spirits, and Louisville, Kentucky, but it's a pick for Colorado Springs Bourbon Society, and bam, this bad boy. This bad boy is the bottle that I have on special occasions. This is a 21-year rye. I will read the blend just to make sure. It is a it is a bourbon. 51% corn, 45% rye, and 4% malted barley. So super high on the rye content. It is a 21-year Art of the Spirits Just Cause. This bottle is my, big milestone in life. I actually just got a new job. So the new job that night, that's what I actually poured. That in an allocated bottle, of course, but I had to have a sip of this. This is my special bottle for sure, and I'm not joking, this is the best rye I have at home. I even have a Michter's 10-year rye up on the top shelf. That would probably be everybody else's favorite that comes over, because that's probably the most hit rye I have for people coming over. But yeah, this one is out of this world. This one, it has beat Michter's 10 in the freaking rye category. It's insane. Yeah, love it. So that's a Colorado pick for the Marines. I think it was picked by SEAL Team. I don't think it was picked by SEAL Team 4, but it's dedicated to the SEAL Team 4 in Panama in December of 1989. I'm not sure who picks that, actually. But, yeah, Art of the Spirits, everybody knows I'm a huge freaking fan of them, and so, of course, it makes the lineup. Another one, as DJ Khaled says, another one. This is a Larceny single barrel. This one's picked by the Kansas Whiskey Hunters. I believe 127 proof. It's 6 years old, and it has a pretty cool pinup sticker on the back. It's pretty badass. I like it a lot. This is the second bottle of this I've got. I love it. It's so dark, flavor-wise. It's peanutty. It's earthy with a ton of rich notes. Every time I sip this, I just feel like, man, that's like the definition of a good dark bourbon. I really enjoy this, and I'm not usually Heaven Hill fan, but lately, man, these Larceny barrel proofs, the store picks, the batches, and the B525 Elijah Craig have been just killer. So I need to stop sleeping on some Heaven Hill. This is probably top 5 pours that I go to. I absolutely love this. That's a great single barrel. Kentucky distilled, picked for Kansas Whiskey Hunters here in Kansas / Missouri. Yeah. All right, we're going to go to an underdog. A lot of people do not like this distillate. A lot of people don't like some of their offerings. I have recently tried this, and I was at a buddy's house who literally had it in a closet labeled, he puts bourbon in the closet that he hates. So I was like, well, I'm curious on what you hate. So I walk in there, and I found this bottle, and I was like, you know what? I want to try that. I've seen it on the shelves everywhere all the time. I'm really curious. People dog on it. I was like, man, look, I'm going to try that. I popped it, put it in a Glen, sipped it, loved it, and he's like, just take it home. So this $60 MSRP bottle I got to just take home. It's going to be controversial, but, dude, I stand by it. This is the Willet 4-year rye. This Willet 4-year rye is it's sweet, it's funky, it's way different than anything I've sipped. To me, it's a really freaking good sweeter rye. I don't think the proof's very high, 113 proof. Dude, I love it. And I couldn't believe I mean, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I'm one of the only people that I know besides, I think I might know 3 people that like this Willet Estate stuff. And dude, this 4-year rye to me at $60, in my case free, dude, I freaking love this bottle. This bottle's delicious in my opinion. The Willet Pot Still I have had, and it's very syrupy, and I'm not a fan of that. But Noah's Mill I really like. Rowan's Creek is meh, but I've had a couple Purple Top samples, and those things are freaking killer. Recently I had it's in a gray bottle. It'll come to me. But it was a Willet, some Willet juice, and it was really good. Man, I can see it now. I'll put a picture up. I literally took a picture of it so I could remember, and of course here I am not remembering. Another one I got told that since, hey, you like this, is to try and find the Double O Kirsch single barrels. So I'm gonna need to find one of them because, dude, I love this stuff. So unpopular opinion bottle, but I had to put it in here for sure. I like this a lot. There you go. I said I like Willet. I think it's good. The Pot Still, no. But I like this. So that's also Kentucky. I've actually been to Willet. Super cool, super bougie, super fancy. Their food comes out in these little, like, what's it called? Like microscope trays. Not really. It's just super bougie, and it looks like it looked like I didn't belong there half drunk, So just ranting. Anyways, we'll go to the next one. Jesus, words. So I think this one's made it a couple times in different variants. So this is a store pick out of Texas Specs, the grocery store. They picked this that single barrel of JT Mellick cast strength. And dude, this thing is freaking deep in flavor, rich, dark, and like you do taste rice. And for those of you that don't know, this is a rice. It's a rice whiskey, and it's some funky but super freaking good stuff. Look how dark that juice is. Like, dude, that's pretty dang cool, to have 100% rice whiskey be that dark. I think it's 4 years old. Yep, 4 years old, 121.1 proof. We got bottle number 107. And, dude, this thing is a freaking killer. I love this pour. The other ones I have the small batch. This comes in the white label. And then I have the what's it called? Barrel strength. And it comes in like a sky blue label. It's not as dark of a label like this. So, really enjoy this stuff for sure. And a lot of you guys need to check them out. That's a Louisiana distillery, and then picked by a store, big grocery store chain, Specs down in Texas. So super cool there. So another single barrel. And then here we go, another single barrel. This one was picked by the distributor. I think it was Spirited Bluffs, Missouri, for the state of Missouri, I believe. And this is a Redline Cigar Blend. This is my second bottle of this. This is actually signed by Taylor Morley, who is the owner of Redline. So super cool. This is actually my second bottle of this. I traded a Penelope Rio to get this bottle. That's how much I like this bottle. This bottle is really, really good. Different finish on there. The sticker does say Spirited Bluffs. It's half gone. But this is one of the best cigar blends I have besides some of the Arlo Spirits, because some of the Arlo Spirits are freaking insane. This one has been popping up a lot for me lately. I've just been craving it. The buttery notes off this, the caramel, the brown sugar. You get like what's it called? Like a caramel corn kind of note. It's really light, really good. I think the proof is 107, so not super far stretched. One of the lighter ones I have, and I really, really enjoy it. Another single barrel. That's actually MPG juice. Jesus Christ. MGP juice. There you go. MGP juice. And it was picked by the state of Missouri. slash the distributor. So that's how that works. I think the distributor picked it. I'm confusing everybody. So my last one is one that just keeps coming up and coming up and coming up. This one is the Penelope American Light Whiskey 15. The 17, it's really freaking good, but dude, this 15 is just, it's a little bit more mellow. I think this one's at 123 proof, 128 proof, and then the 17 is at 138.2 or something like that. I think it's just 138 actually. Could be wrong. Pretty sure it's 138. This 15 year, almost gone. I like it a ton. It's a little bit more mellow, but a ton of vanilla notes, a ton of like cake notes for me. I get honey sometimes when I sip this, like a vanilla bean ice cream. Like it's just a very vanilla forward with a little bit of like a baking spice kick to it. I think this is delicious, and when I run out, I'll probably cry. So that's that. That is not a single barrel. That is a normal standard lineup of Penelope. You just gotta find it, and it's freaking hard because it's allocated. So there you go. There's an allocation for you. I really like it though. I like the light whiskey. I've been a huge fan of light whiskey. I got a video here coming soon. I'm gonna probably do a light whiskey video and kind of dive into that because it's been on my radar big time. But you thought I was done? We gotta top this episode off with something big, you know. So the one that I've been craving the most consistently, besides this Old Forester 100 proof, because that thing just sounds good all the freaking time, and then this guy sounds good, and this sounds good on special kit. You know, I went through it all, but this one, I only got it a few weeks ago, and I've had to give away a few samples of it. So it's low, but it could be my whiskey of the year, produced this year. So that's going to be Russell's 13 batch 6. This thing, dude, it's, when I say I've given away some samples and I've enjoyed it, I'm literally this far and it's just came out. It's scary because at first these are going for like freaking $400 to $500. Now they're kind of sinking down the secondary market to about $300. This guy sits at 123.8 proof. It's the highest proof turkey I've seen in a fat minute. For those of you who know, I freaking love wild turkey. I love Russell's. This stuff's insanely good. If I don't drink this, I'm drinking a private Russell's pick. I think I'm at 8 private pick Russells, just single barrel Russell's picks, and I've loved those. Those are absolutely stellar, but this to me sounds better more consistently than Russell's 15. I'm not saying that this is better than Russell's 15. I'm saying this sounds more consistently craveable than my Russell's 15. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to say, I didn't say it's better. I'm not going to. I can't. It's anti-religious. But yes, this bad boy, I love it. It's just freaking phenomenal. And if you want to know a review on this, I have released a video on that. Go check it out. I think a lot of you guys who like Russell's Wild Turkey and the Russell's 13 lineup that's came out every year, the new batches and such, I think this one takes the cake besides batch 1. I think if I could fight batch 1 against this guy, I think it would be a pretty fun video. But if you haven't seen the review for that, check that out. I got it on my channel. Had to include that in there for sure. So that will make, I believe, number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So there's 10 bottles. I hate saying bottles. There's 10 pours that I crave lately more than anything on the shelf. All different. Most of them are single barrels. I'm a huge fan of single barrels. Like I said, all of them are unique, different, have different profiles, have different smells, have different tastes, finishes, funk. You want to talk about funk? This Willet funk for sure. This has a lot of funk just because it's a rice whiskey. It's just odd. It's different. It's out there. Nothing else like it. I mean, yeah. Dude, these are it. These are what I'm sipping. This is what I love. This is what I've been going to. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it wasn't too fucking boring. And hopefully my stuttering and backpedaling was funny and not annoying. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'd love some more ideas. I do have a video coming soon to do American Light Whiskey, and then I do have some Heaven's Door samples that I want to get to, and we will definitely roll with that and go through some Heaven's Door samples. We also have some Whiskey Del Bach that we need to get through. So, yeah, got some video ideas, but I'm always open for more. Please let me know. Thank you so much. As always, cheers.